The race by Grins, fortunately enough to be over here in New Zealand, and I'm catching up with Ray Green. Firstly, Ray, welcome back.
Thank you.
Copy that is in the race by Grins, but for a lot of my Australian viewers, you experienced, I suppose, a nasty accident not that long ago. How's the health since copping a stray kick?
Almost back to normal now. I can do just about anything I want to do now, eat anything I want to eat, and I'm very lucky.
Bit of a freak accident, if you like. You have a lot of colts around you and all the rest, but unfortunately it was a filly that landed a knockout blow to you.
It shouldn't have happened, but it was basically just down there. I was basically standing here, mate. I'd not seen this one before, and I went up and tried to make friends with it, and it had a cover on. I was just walking down like that, and I just reached around, unclipped the cover, and next thing I hit that wall.
Just jump back this way if you like for a sec. And you've been around horses all your life, like it can happen any time, can't it?
I guess you get a little bit complacent as you get older. You know, you've been doing it for a few years, and you can get a little bit complacent. I got caught.
Scary for you for a while?
Initially, I wasn't very happy. I was lying there, not knowing what the hell had happened. I thought I'd be all right in half an hour, but I wasn't. So, that was the rest history. They operated on me pretty much straight away. So, dodgy for a while.
The stable, we'll just get him to go over that way because otherwise we won't get any footage, but it doesn't matter. We don't need us to. No, he's going to fight me, the bugger. The stable, you must be wrapped with how they looked after all the horses, including this little cheeky bugger who doesn't want us in the camera by the looks. You must have been wrapped with how they looked after the team.
Oh, look, that has been a big plus, yeah. I've got a good crew, and they've done a great job, really, keeping the show on the road, so to speak.
Andrew took him to Australia, and for some reason everyone says it was an unsuccessful trip going to Australia. I reckon he went pretty bloody good, pretty good myself.
Yeah, plenty of people want to win the Ballarat Cup, don't they? So no, we did well. We just a bit of a mistake. The Hunter Cup, got into all sorts there, but you can't win them all, can you?
No, you can't, and I think that's one of the things people need to be aware of. Sometimes they are still a horse. Lots gets said about this bloke about he has to lead or up in those first couple of races. But every race is different, and that whole experience, that whole carnival, the Australian Carnival, the last one, as I said, they say it was a failure. Ballarat Cup's not a failure. Last I checked.
No, no. Well, you're right in what you say. If you could predict everything that was going to happen, that'd be the end of racing, wouldn't it? So, it's the uncertainty that keeps it all alive, isn't it, really?
And keeps us going, keeps us getting out of the hospital bed and back into work at horses.
Exactly, yeah.
How is he for this week, mate? He's trying to bite you at the minute, so he's okay at the minute.
No, he's in good shape, yeah. As you see, he's probably a little bit pretty. He's... he raced good last week, so, yeah.
It was a good race. You must have been proud of him. I mean, the four horses, it was a great race, full stop from all four horses, and he had to lead them all up.
Yeah, he did all the donkey work for sure. But, he had another very good horse, had latched onto him, so... he always had the drop on us, and he's, being the horse he is, self-assured, he was good enough to get us, overrun us.
This is going to be one of the more random interviews I've done because all we've got at the minute is copy that's backside. But it is a powerful backside, isn't it, Ray? We don't worry too much. You just jump in here very quickly. Tomorrow night, you confident he'll go well?
Yes, he never goes bad, and he's in good shape, and I can't imagine him going bad.
No,
he'll be in the first 3 or 4 for sure.
I love him. I think he's one of the pin-up horses. He is by bloody American Ideal. I do have the right hat on. I have the wrong jacket, but that's okay. I do these things from time to time. he's got it's a big carnival coming up. There's another race in a fortnight with him too. So this is not his grand final, even though it is $1 million race.
No, definitely not. We've got Taylor Mile Messenger, Auckland Cup, and one other race, Roy Purdon Memorial, I think. So there's plenty going on for the next month or 6 weeks.
Just very, very quickly for the Australians again, Lincoln Farms, how many horses you got in work?
About 26 at the moment. It fluctuates, but most we ever have is about 30 in work, mostly young horses.
You still enjoy it?
Yeah, I do, yeah. And it's great here because I've got a good crew and I can designation's an art, isn't it? And I've been able to do that in the last 12 months, so that's helped a lot.
Well, I've been here for half hour, 40 minutes, and I've just noticed, like everyone just has their job and they just cruise around and it's got a good feel to it, which must make it so much easier on the horses. Yeah,
well, the horses have got to be happy in their environment, and so do the staff. As I say, they're a good crew. They all know what they're doing. So the basic general running of the stable is just routine stuff, really. So.
Mate, good to catch up with you. Good luck tomorrow night. I will be annoying you, hopefully after the race when you get the winner, but that's okay. I'll be saying that to everyone, so don't let that worry you. More importantly, though, good to see you back working horses, and I'm sure there's a lot of Aussies that are rapt to see you back, and we look forward. You're going to come back to Australia, I hope.
I would, yeah. I love going over there, but probably Brisbane's the next trip we do for that Constellation Series, July.
So you'll be over to that?
Well, I'm planning for that. It'll depend on him and anything else we've got.
Well, I was going to ask, because you took a smoky or two 2 years ago. Well, that was when he basically stepped up, and you had the other little horse as well, so you had a couple.
American Dealer, yeah. I took 4 over that time. One tied up on me, Captain Nemo tied up on us straight away. And Tommy Lincoln, he did a good job. He won 3, I think, and at that series, and of course he won a couple of Group 1s. Or was it? Yeah, one Group 1 anyway. All right, Rob.
The great man going past, RJ, so I might have to catch up with him later on too. Will you be taking a few others this time?
Well, they'll have to be good. Those ones were good at the time, and they've got to be right up there. It's an expensive exercise to be taking ordinary horses over there, so...
No, it is indeed, mate. Great to see you. Good luck tomorrow night, but more importantly, just good to see you back working, good to see you back in great health. Thank you very much for joining me, mate.
Thank you, Grant.
Paul, I go by.
Paul, sorry.